Hello friends, Tal here, and today we're going to be taking a look at another one of my quick guides for this Overwatch series, currently in closed beta. Today we're going to be taking a look at Reaper, a very stylized, very cool, powerful, and pretty easy to play hero in Overwatch. Now, as with all my quick guides to all the heroes here, I'm going to be taking a look at their abilities and their ultimates, things of that nature, how they play in the training range. Overwatch is a game that is a team-based shooter that emphasizes and is best when you're playing different heroes throughout the match, switching to meet the needs of your team and to counter the enemy team. So that's why I do all my quick guides that talk about how to play a hero in here. I'll probably be posting a couple pictures of not pictures, but a couple videos of me playing the heroes on my channel. I'm not the best though, so I kind of don't feel like maybe it's a do as I say, not as I do type of scenario that I feel when I'm doing these videos. But I just want to go ahead and talk about their abilities, how to play them, what you're going to be expecting going into this when the game does launch. So, Reaper is an offensive hero. Excuse me, almost died there. No problem. But anyways, he's an offensive hero with powerful short-range shotguns. He is best at close range. He does have an invulnerability in Wraith form, and he's able to ambush people with Death Blossom and his shift ability to get behind the enemy line and really just mess them up. So, again, close range. His primary form of attacking is his Hellfire shotguns. He doesn't have a secondary attack on his weapons, he only has the left click. He is able to do a Death Blossom ultimate, which is basically a sort of spin around an area where he does massive amounts of damage to everyone. He can be stunned out of it, so if you hook him, if you're able to kill him, you can stop his ultimate. But chances are when he starts dancing around, killing everything, and specifically when he does get kills, it's going to be hard to stop him. Why? Because he has a passive called the Reaping. When he kills an enemy target, they drop this little red and black orb that will heal him for some of the damage that he has taken over the game or whatever. If his health is not at full, he'll heal him. And if he's just getting kill after kill after kill, you can see how it can be very difficult, especially with Death Blossom, because he kind of pulls the orb towards him. So if he gets a kill on one of your people that are pretty low, even though everyone's shooting him, that may not be enough to kill him before he's able to kill a second person and heal up again, and then kill the third person and heal up again, and so and so. His secondary ability is Shadow Step. He chooses a location, teleports to it. I'll show you what it looks like. It has a bit of a channel. It's not something you use in the middle of combat. It's something you use to get behind people and really, really confuse them where you're actually coming from. His shift ability is a Ray form. He moves faster. He's invulnerable, but he cannot shoot. It's easy to see him. Not the easiest to, follow him, but you are not entirely safe. You use this to chase someone down, or you use this to get out of the way of something and then quickly turn around and try to defend yourself. So, anyways, he's a very, very fun, powerful hero. At close range, I honestly don't think there's anyone stronger than Reaper. His melee is just kind of like a shoulder bash with the back of his gun and his weird spike things. But let's look at his primary attack. So, just want to kind of demonstrate something here. See how that did almost no damage? See how that did almost all its health and damage? His shotguns are powerful, but you have to be in close range where it matters. You are able to do so much damage, and there you actually see the little orb. That will heal him up. I'll show you how much it heals for in a little bit. But his shotguns don't have a lot of shots in them. It's 4 between the two of them. It's 8 shots in general, but it can really, really hurt someone if you're close enough to take advantage of that. So, his secondary ability is a teleport. As you can see here, it kind of chooses a ledge depending on where you're aiming it to. Teleport, it's about 2 or 3 second teleport. Has a cooldown, of course. And like I said, it's not something you use in the middle of combat because people can actually see where you're going to be putting it once you actually start the cast. And they can predict where you're going to end up. They'll wait for you to show up and then they'll shoot you and you're dead. You want to use it to get behind enemy lines. And then his shift is an invulnerability. He kind of turns into like a cloud. And he just walks around. He's invulnerable. He cannot attack. He does move a little bit faster. But it's how you chase someone down or try to get out of the way. Now I'm actually going to go over here to show, take some damage. I want this to shoot me, do a decent amount of damage, please, let's go. Okay, now we'll kill this. We're at 98. And we've been healed to 148. So, you can clearly see here that it's about 50 healing, If we go and get healed up again. Yep, there you go. You could very easily heal yourself back up if you're getting kills consecutively. But let's go ahead and show the Death Blossom now. Oh, like I said, it's not the biggest range in the world, but it is pretty considerable, and it just does so much damage to everything around you. If you get some kills, you're gonna spawn those little globes. Even if these things were shooting at me, I'd be healing 50 damage for the globe after I kill one of them. I kill another one, heal another 50 damage. It's 100 now. They have to. That's not difficult to do. But if you're in a big group of people and they're all freaking out because oh shit, there's a Reaper Death Blossoming everywhere, it can get kind of hectic and it can really mess people up. So Reaper again, he's a fantastic hero for just getting in close and messing people up. He does tremendous amounts of damage. He's able to get away from things. He can go into the back line, but he is kind of squishy. He's 250, a little more than the offense heroes, and he can't heal himself. He's a dangerous thing, but if you keep him out of arm's reach, if you put a little bit of space between you guys, you have a little more of a chance of surviving. If you got him at long range, he can't do anything. He literally has nothing he can do besides going invulnerable and running away. But Reaper is definitely going to be someone you're going to be going up against a lot. I mean, let's be honest, he looks badass. He has amazing skins. He has that sort of vibe that people that only want to go into matches and kill a bunch of people are going to be doing. That's kind of what he does. That's all he does. He just kills everything. So the ways I've found to counter him really is, I mean, he's vulnerable during Death Blossom, so you kind of have him standing in a still place. If you have a Roadhog, they can hook him. They just have to make sure they don't die to it first. After he uses his invulnerability, if you see here, he's running away. You can't really do too much with it. It's on an 8-second cooldown now. He's vulnerable for that time, but really, you want to try to just keep space between you and him. The best defense against a Reaper is to pay attention for when he's around. Don't let him out of your sight, and keep space. If you keep him at this range, he's doing some damage, some pot shots, but it took him. Let me do it from here. If we do it at this range, it took his entire clip, and he didn't kill that training bot. But if I'm up here to someone, boom, 2 shots, you're dead. You have to keep space between you and him. If not, you're just going to get murdered. And the truth of the matter is, dying in Overwatch is a thing that happens. You can't always stay alive forever. People will because they're amazing, and I'm way better than me. But in general, if you keep your distance, you shouldn't have too much trouble staying away from dying to a Reaper. Now, you should know, if you're against a Reaper and he's just getting kills left and right and he's getting healed up, you need to make a call, like a call in your head basically. It's like, can I actually kill this Reaper, or is he murdering everyone? He's healing up. I can't do anything. If he's coming in Death Blossoming like this, see at that range, I wasn't able to hit any of the bots until I got closer. He needs to get close to use it. If you just see him charge right into your group, if you see him Wraith form in instead of Wraith forming out or Wraith forming to chase someone, he's going to do Death Blossom. Get ready to either, if you're a Genji, deflect, if you're a Roadhog, hook, or just get the hell out of the way. But anyways, again, Reaper's a very fun hero, very powerful, has his limitations, but in the heat of the moment, it can be difficult to counter those limitations, especially getting away from him. But anyways, this has been my quick guide on Reaper. I'm going to be going over all the rest of the heroes. If you guys like this, please comment, like, subscribe, any of that kind of stuff. I'm going to be making Overwatch videos. I love this game. I love making content for it. And I'm going to make sure that I get all these quick guides out as soon as possible, maybe like 2 or 3 a day, just because I want people to have the basics down, and so that they know how to play it, especially when the game comes out. Hope you have a wonderful day, guys. See you later.